I still remember the day it happened, clear as the midday sun. It was the day the whole village gathered under the big baobab tree, shouting, pointing, some even spitting on the ground in disgust. The elder brother, Chike, stood in the middle of it all, staring at his younger brother, Obi, and the woman he once loved, Ada. "You took her from me," Chike said, his voice shaking, not with anger, but with something deeper. A kind of betrayal that sits in the bones. Obi did not flinch. He held Ada's hand tighter, as if that would make everything right. I was there. I saw it all. I watched two brothers who once shared everything now stand like strangers. And to this day, I still ask myself, was it truly love, or was it just the weight of money that shifted the heart? Chike and Obi were brothers, born just 2 years apart. Their parents had passed when they were still young, so they had to fend for themselves. Chike, being the elder, took responsibility early. He worked on farms, carried heavy loads for traders, and did all kinds of odd jobs to put food on their small wooden table. Obi, on the other hand, was different. He was sharp, quick with numbers, and never liked hard labor. He always said, "Brains will feed us better than sweat." Chike never argued. He let Obi do as he pleased while he worked twice as hard. When Obi was old enough, he traveled to the city to chase wealth, while Chike stayed behind, content with his quiet village life. It was in this quiet life that Chike met Ada. She was everything good, kind, respectful, and hardworking. The type of woman a man could build a life with. They spent long evenings by the river, talking about the future. Chike had little to offer, but Ada never seemed to mind. She would smile and say, "A good man is worth more than gold." The whole village knew they were going to marry. It was just a matter of time. One dry season, when the harmattan winds made lips crack and dust covered everything, Obi returned to the village. But he was not the same boy who left. He came back in a shining car, wearing fine clothes and throwing money like it was nothing. He had made it big in the city. The village elders welcomed him with open arms. The young men envied him. The young women admired him. And Ada noticed him too. At first, it was small things. How she laughed more when Obi was around. How she started looking at Chike differently, like he was not enough anymore. Chike saw it, but he said nothing. He trusted her. But trust does not stop a shifting heart. One evening, just as the sun was setting, Ada came to Chike's small hut. She sat on the wooden stool by the door, not meeting his eyes. "I have something to say," she whispered. Chike already knew. He had seen the signs. "I'm sorry," she said, "but I think Obi is the one for me." Chike did not say a word. He just sat there, staring at the ground. "I still care for you," she added, as if that would soften the wound. But love, once broken, does not mend so easily. Obi wasted no time. He paid Ada's bride price in full, something Chike had been struggling to gather for years. The wedding was grand. The whole village came to eat, drink, and dance. But Chike was not there. I went to see him the next day. He was sitting outside his hut, sharpening his cutlass, his face empty of expression. "You should have come," I said. "For what?" he asked, his voice calm, too calm. "To clap as my own blood takes the woman I love?" I had no answer. From that day, things were never the same. The brothers no longer spoke freely. When they crossed paths, they nodded but said nothing. The air between them was thick, like an unsaid war waiting to start. But life is like a river, always moving, always changing. A few years passed, and things started shifting. Obi, the man of riches, started facing troubles. His business in the city collapsed. The money stopped flowing. One by one, his expensive things disappeared. The car, the fine clothes, even the respect he once commanded. And Ada? She was not the same Ada who once smiled at Chike by the river. She had tasted wealth, and she did not want to return to struggle. She became restless, unhappy. One morning, she packed her things and left. Just like that. No goodbye, no looking back. The village whispered, but no one was surprised. Money may buy comfort, but it does not buy loyalty. Obi, now broken and alone, had no choice but to return to the village, to the brother he had betrayed. I will never forget that day. Obi stood outside Chike's hut, looking smaller than I had ever seen him. "I have nowhere else to go," he said. Chike looked at him for a long time, then sighed. "Come inside," he said. Just like that, the years of silence were gone. They ate together that night for the first time in years. The village watched in silence, some still angry on Chike's behalf, but others nodding in respect. Blood is blood, after all. The big lesson I learned from that is something good, something deep. Love built on money does not last, and betrayal, no matter how deep, can sometimes be forgiven. But most of all, I learned that in the end, family is all we really have. And to enjoy more of these stories, don't forget to subscribe to our channel, comment, and share. Turn on your notification bell to get notified whenever we post a new story. Thank you. Bye.